what you enjoy in the privacy of your own bedroom is your call. But when you make me a party to it, that's when I start to have a bit of a problem. And I can't come up with any other reason why these people would enjoy doing this other than having some kind of weird kink or fetish, because it's not fun. Now, we don't normally talk about Call of Duty very often. Occasionally there's like a top 5 or a zombie video no one agrees with except for me and Nate. But today we're going to subject you to a video about how hackers have ruined old Call of Duty. And again, I know nothing will change. Activision, Treyarch, all these companies, they're too busy and they don't care about these games. But it's frustrating. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. We do talk about Call of Duty, it's just we don't all the time, so I'm sure we will circle back around to it, because Nate and I grew up during the glory days of it. We're like the frat bros of Call of Duty.
The frat bros.
Yeah. But, you're the one who brought this up. It's really frustrating. We were playing Black Ops 2, and the amount of people that are like XX Pussy Kicker 32 who have some kind of infinite aimbot and shoot through walls and just ruin every match is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I think that it doesn't affect every Call of Duty game. Because I've played Modern Warfare 2, and at least the lobbies I were in were fine. I don't know about any other games, though.
And that's obviously classic MW2.
Yes, classic MW2.
We're talking...
not like the new one.
We're talking pretty much anything on the Xbox 360 PS3 generation.
Yes.
Which I know is old, but I do want to say, Xbox did make a big deal out of making them backwards compatible.
Right.
Being like, hey, you can play these now.
So clearly they at least somewhat care.
But yet the games are hacked to hell unbroken.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, because we played Black Ops 2 earlier today, and the lobbies were just unplayable. I mean, it's to the point where you spawn in, you instantly get shot, because someone has like some aimbot on, and they snipe you from across the map, and they're just standing in the same location and just quick scoping and shooting anyone when they spawn in. It's stupid. Or, if you happen to get a random lobby that doesn't have that in it, then you get into a lobby where basically you get all the kill streaks after getting one kill, because you randomly get like 99,999 points. So you get like just a bunch of kill streaks all the time, which isn't really that fun.
No, it's not rewarding at all.
Not really at all.
I mean, you're basically just given a big handout. And it's not even like an unfair advantage for you, because everybody's given it.
Right, yeah, so there's just like stuff flying all over the place, because everyone's just getting kill streaks all the time.
I would say that we tried World at War. Somehow we got a non-hacked lobby on that.
Yeah, somehow. But I know that game is hacked.
Yeah, it is.
So
it's usually very bad if you can ever get a lobby.
Somehow we got a regular lobby. So my question that I have here is, I'm genuinely asking this question. What is the point? Because I honestly don't understand. I don't understand what the point is of sitting down on your chair or your couch or whatever, picking up your controller or your keyboard, whatever you use, logging into an online multiplayer match.
From like what, over a decade ago?
From over like a decade ago, and then basically being like, oh, let's hack this, I'm going to put an aimbot on here. And then your entire experience on the match is standing in one location, and every 5 seconds you quick scope and hit someone from across the map.
But you're not even hitting them. You're basically you aim at a building.
You just shoot.
Because these people are shooting through buildings, and they're not even looking. It's just insta kills.
They just shoot, and the bullet just hits you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that fun?
I've never understood this, because this to me comes off like the same people who sit in the comments section. Well, spoiler here for Avengers Endgame, I guess. Okay. This, to me, comes off like the people who went to see Avengers Endgame day one just so that they could go in like YouTube or Instagram comments and be like, look what happened to Iron Man. Like, it's like you have a weird fetish to making people upset, but you're too big of a pussy to go say anything to anyone in real life. So
you hide behind your screen.
So instead, you're trying to ruin something else for them. You know what I mean? Well, by the way, don't go hurt anybody.
Right.
Obviously.
Right.
But my point is, like, you want to make people upset. Like, your whole goal in life, at least in this activity, is to upset people. It's to annoy people. It's to bring them down. It's to make them feel bad and ruin something they enjoy.
Right.
Now, a lot of people in history who like doing that, they'd go beat somebody up, or they'd go, unfortunately, hurt somebody worse than that.
But you're probably a piece of garbage that has no worth to humanity. So therefore, you know, if you try getting into a fight, you're literally going to get the tar beaten out of you. So this is all you're good for.
Well, that's the thing.
I went there. I'm pissed off.
That's what this comes off to me, though. Like, it's like the most boring, lowest common denominator of trolling.
Right. It's stupid. I don't understand. You know, and the part that angers me about this is, growing up, I never had an Xbox, personally. I understand this is a me problem. This is not something that affects everyone, but I'm sure there's other people out there that have the same problem. So I never had an Xbox growing up. The Xbox Series X is actually the first Xbox I ever got, like just in general.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I went to play Call of Duty games, which by the way, these have always been some of my favorite video games ever, whenever I went to play them, I either played them here,
or at my house.
Yep, like here, meaning at your house. Or before me and you were hanging out, I had another friend that I hung out with all the time. I know, pretty terrible.
No! No!
So I'd go over to his house all the time.
About to quickscope you, bro.
I know, you have your aimbot already set on?
Yeah.
So it's
like...
like...
another friend.
So it's like I had people that I went over to their house and played these games on. Mm-hmm. And we'd play like Modern Warfare 2, we'd play Black Ops 2, you know, we'd play Black Ops to like the sun went down. Both literally and figuratively. Mm-hmm. And it was a blast. It was fun. But I never had the games personally myself to play them whenever I wanted. I always had to go to someone's house to play these games. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, now I finally get an Xbox, I'm already expecting the servers to be dead. Mm-hmm. I get that. I get there's probably only one lobby in each of these games. And I'm fine waiting for a little bit. Do you want to know why? Because I want to play these games. Mm-hmm. Now I finally can play them whenever I want. Oh, I guess not. Because some idiot is sitting in his mom's basement doing nothing with his life and has decided that it would be the funnest thing in the entire world to stand in a corner and aimbot people.
This is why this annoys me, is not even because of the game itself. I have a ton of games I could play.
Yeah.
On Steam, because I have like the Humble Bundle thing, it's like you pay $20 a month and you'll get like a dozen games.
Big brag here, yeah.
No, I mean like anybody can do that. I probably have like 500 games or something just because I'm like, oh, okay. Like I have $20 a month to get games. Mm-hmm. And then whenever I get to these games, I'll play them.
Right.
And when I don't like them, I just give them away to channel subscribers. Mm-hmm. Like on the Discord, I'll just be like, here's a free game. I don't care. Give back. So like I have games to play on PC. I have Xbox Game Pass. I buy physical games.
Right.
I have retro games. My point is I have games. But what frustrates me is that these games specifically, the whole point of them being backwards compatible was to preserve them.
Right.
Right? It was to make it so that they were playable. And this makes a huge portion of those games unplayable. And it's because of such lackadaisical security on the games. I don't know what you'd even say, like on the game itself. Like you would think if I hack Pokemon, right, on the Nintendo Switch, I am going to get banned.
Right.
I mean, like, if I'm
it's also Nintendo.
Right, but if I'm openly doing that, I'm going to get banned. Or if I'm openly cheating in Warzone 2, I'm probably going to get banned. Because people do that, and guess what? They get banned.
Right.
So what annoys me is, like, there's no technology to detect that these files have been altered. There's nothing, really.
I guess not.
Because, like, there is.
I think it just comes down to they don't care.
Right.
Because it's an old game.
But that's frustrating to me, because it's like, why care enough then to have it brought up?
Right.
You know, why care enough to bring it up to modern Xbox if you're gonna, I guess if you're gonna treat it that way, you know, that's really frustrating to me because people like you who don't get to, who didn't get to play these when you were young, and I will say I missed the absolute like peak of a lot of these games. So I came in around the time of MW3. Mm-hmm. So I had missed a lot of the height of MW2 and COD 4 and Black Ops 1, World at War, all that.
Right.
So when people like you and me get older and we have time and we want to try these games out, we shouldn't have to go on Reddit and organize a community night of private matches.
Right.
We should be able to click play.
Right.
And the game works. I don't think it being old should have any bearing on this conversation at all.
No.
I really don't. Like, as long as those servers are up, the game should work as intended. I don't care how old it is.
Seems like a reasonable request to me.
I don't care how old it is. That's just how it should be.
Right.
You know, and it's like, I blame, yes, these people, because I do think that their whole goal is just to wreck something for people. Kind of like those people who had, like, basically hacked the Arkham Origins multiplayer. And, like, we're locking people out of it and stuff.
It's like, what do you get out of this?
You just get out of it ruining something for people. That's all you get out of it, is you're trying to actively ruin an experience for other people. To me, it's not even about the game itself. It's about that. Like, your joy is from making people upset.
It's beta male activity, if you ask me.
Well, like, how sad is that? Your joy in life comes from ruining something for other people. That's it.
It's pathetic.
I just don't understand it. And, like, I don't care when people do this with each other. Mm-hmm. Like, if you and I want to play a hacked lobby 1v1,
fine,
I don't care.
Fair enough.
And, like, if you want to do this with your friends, I don't care. I don't think that's pathetic. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't find it fun, but I don't think it's pathetic. That's just you having fun in a way I don't find fun.
Right, or, like, when people, like, mod and stuff like that, like Marvel Spider-Man on PC, and have, like, Homer Simpson swinging around or something like that. It's like, fine, you did that to yourself.
Right, you're not subjecting other people to whatever
it's
you do.
your experience.
Well,
there you go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, single player or playing with just your friends, I don't care.
Right.
Because I want to make that very clear. Like, modding, hacking, all that stuff. I actually think a lot of it's really interesting. Mm-hmm. I think it's really cool when people will... Like that YouTuber who was doing, like, Zelda hacks and stuff.
That was fun.
I think that stuff's interesting.
Nintendo didn't think it was interesting, but I think it's interesting.
They did not, but I did. I thought it was neat. And, I kind of find that stuff really cool. Like, it shows that it shows your intelligence, right? And you are having fun with something in your own way. Mm-hmm. And just like there's mods that you and I both like, like suit mods for Spider-Man. Or there's, like, content mods for Fallout and stuff we like. And then there's mods that we'll look at and be like, that's dumb. I don't like that. That's not fun.
Right.
I don't need to play as Mickey Mouse in Fallout 4.
Right. Or
that's
like...
not funny to me. I don't care. But people can do that.
Or like switching Caesar to, like, Cloud Strife.
Yeah, I don't need to do that.
Okay, no, I'm good.
But somebody can do that and they can have a fun time with it and I don't care. Right. My problem with this is you're exposing other people to it and trying to ruin their fun. If there's another reason to do this, I'm interested to hear what it is. But to me, that's the reason. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing it in public lobbies with other people who aren't in on it, right?
Right.
You'd just be doing it with your friends.
Right. Well,
Well, when you don't have friends, I mean, I guess you...
Well, and also my other thing that I ask about this is, with the lobbies where you kill people and you... Okay. With the lobbies where you... have your weapon and
you could say this.
I didn't know if you could say that on YouTube.
You could say kill for the game.
With the lobbies where you kill people and you get an insane amount of points and you get a bunch of kill streaks, I actually understand how that could be fun. Mm-hmm. Like, it's basically just like a kill streak free-for-all match. I get it. Mm-hmm. That could be fun. The part that I don't get is the aimbots one. Like, I just don't get how that's fun.
No.
Every time I see a webcam for this, or like a kill cam, I mean, not the webcam. Every time I see a kill cam for this, the person is always just like standing in the same location, and he literally just like quick scopes and shoots. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting here like, how is this fun?
Right.
I understand the kill streak thing. I get it. But are you really like sitting around here like having a good time? Like, are you really, like, sitting on your computer and you're just like, whoa, boy, this is really fun. Wow, having a great time right now.
So your point is it also just seems boring.
That's my whole point.
Well,
it's
yeah,
like, not only are you a douchebag,
right?
Because you're ruining life for everyone else, but it's like, it's just not even fun. Mm-hmm. Like, and I don't understand how that's fun. I don't understand how this is entertaining enough to keep people to continue to do this.
There's plenty of hacks and mods and things I think are interesting and fun, and I get the point of, but these are not that.
No.
These are just, let's get on the game and make everybody else want to quit.
Yeah, and then, like, and the other part that kind of pisses me off, too, is it's like, it's already a dying game. Mm-hmm. I would even say it's already a dead game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what do we have on Black Ops 2 today? What do they say? Like, there's like 400 people in the world online?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, it's already pretty much a dead game. So it's like, are you trying to just kill the game?
Well, why can't you just play the remasters of these games, Nate?
Well, that's a good point. That's a really good point, actually.
Yeah, why can't you?
Would love to, personally.
Okay, yeah.
Would love to.
Yeah.
I would pay Call of Duty any amount of money to remaster these games.
Any amount of money, you say?
Almost any amount of money to remaster these games.
Uh-huh. So why aren't you playing those remasters?
That's a question for Activision.
Oh, because they don't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they remastered Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's campaign only.
Yes.
No Spec
Not even
Ops.
Spec Ops.
No multiplayer, nothing like that. Now we know for sure the reason why. It's because they were trying to push the new Modern Warfare.
Yep.
And they wanted to add little bits of old Modern Warfare to that.
Yep.
But it's not the same game.
Remastered COD 4, which was great.
Yeah.
Which was excellent.
And also, my other question, though, why don't you just play the remake? Like, why don't you play Modern Warfare 2 now? That's the same game, right?
No, it's a completely different game.
Oh, well, what about, like, Black Ops 4? Isn't that just Black Ops 1? Doesn't that just have all the same guns and everything in it?
Yeah, it's the same exact game.
Well, the people say this shit. They're like, well, you could just play the new thing. The new thing is not the old thing.
Right.
They're not the same.
Like, I can play the new thing, but I also want to play the old thing.
This is like if you want to watch Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, and I'm like, why don't you just watch The Last Jedi?
It's like, well,
it's the second movie of a trilogy. It's the same thing. It says Star Wars.
I don't know.
It's like, no, it's not. It's not the same thing. So I don't. That's what annoys me is people will be like, well, just play the new one. It's like, look, Nate buys the new ones, okay? I don't really.
I did buy the new one, and it's fun.
Then that's great. The last one I bought was Modern Warfare 2019, I think. Like it. I like the game. There's things I don't like as much as old, and there's things I like better than the old. Warzone 2, I'm not a fan of, though. But anyway, my point that I'm getting at is it's not the same thing. You know, people will say, just play the new thing, and that's not part of the conversation.
No. Sometimes I don't want to play the new thing.
Sometimes I want to try the old thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have anything more for this? Because it's like, I feel like other than like a bunch of...
I'm just kind of upset, personally.
I couldn't tell.
And I have that question. If anyone is watching this video that is that person, my genuine question, I want to know the answer. I genuinely want to know the answer. How is this fun?
Right.
Like, do you get any enjoyment out of this? I
want to know, other than ruining it for someone else.
Other than ruining it for someone else, is this fun?
Right.
Because I don't see how it's fun. I don't see how it's enjoyable. And all I see for this is just you're pissing everyone off.
Right.
You literally make people want to, like, show up to your house.
Okay, let's not go
and,
there.
Like, beat the tar out of you. I'm not advocating they do.
Right.
I'm saying you're making people want to.
Yeah, what, are you referencing me earlier?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying this is the type of personality you are showing off to other people.
Right, you are the person that people would not mind if you fell off a bridge.
Yes. Not advocating for it.
No.
I'm just saying...
You're the kind of person people don't care about when you do
Right,
this.
exactly.
And
it's like
people
don't.
look at this and they wish bad things upon you.
Yes.
When they see this.
Yes. It's upsetting. It's stupid.
It's very annoying.
Go outside. Go do something else. There's millions of other games to play.
Or play this one legitimately.
Or just play this game.
We would love to play the game.
It's a fun game.
We would love to play it with you legitimately.
Yes.
I would love to sit down.
Even if you're amazing at the game.
And you renounce your hacker ways. And, you know, maybe they think, like, the FBI is going to, like, let them join. They're like, we saw you quickscoping. The other thing, too, that pisses me off I want to add in the end here is that these are not, like, super intelligent people doing this.
No.
These are people, like, basically this is what you'd call a script kiddie. And what that means is it's someone in hacking who downloads a pre-made script or a pre-made command line to do something for them, or pre-made files to do something for them. They're not writing their own code. They're not doing anything on their own. They're going on some, like, you know, Reddit board and being like, what is the quick scope mod or, like, the quick scope hack for this game? Then they put their USB in, they install it, and then they put it in their console and they're good. Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing.
So you're saying not only are you dicks, you're also unintelligent.
Well, you're also not even...
Because you're not even doing the work to hack the console.
Right, somebody else did it. I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's like, I played these games, I'm okay, but it makes me very sad because I would love to enjoy these games more with people like you.
Yeah.
And I'd love for other people to enjoy these games more.
Yeah, at least what's left of them.
And I feel like they can't unless they, like, get on 4chan or Reddit or Twitter and they're like, community night, guys, who's up? And it's like, you shouldn't have to do that.
No.
Cool that you can. That's cool. But you shouldn't have to. I don't know. It's frustrating. And you know what? If they want to remaster these games, I don't care anymore. I will gladly stop complaining about it and buy the $40 new copy of the game with its multiplayer and everything.
And
Fine.
we'd probably play the heck out of it.
Yeah. I'm sure I would. It would be more money than I've given Activision in years. So, but I don't know. So anyway, let us know what you think in the comments down below. Nate, you got anything else? Any other insults or any other like...
I have a lot of insults I could throw at them, but I'm not going to say them.
Oh, wow. Really holding back after that house comment. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content and more, I guess, like angry rants from the Punisher over here. I don't know what's going on. It's like, boy, the scrapped season 3 of the Punisher. He like goes after like Black Ops 2 hackers.
I'd love to do that, and also scalpers.
I like your list.
I have
it's
beefs.
It's like racists. Nah. White collar criminals. No. Violent criminals. Nah. Scalpers and Black Ops 2
Gotta
hackers.
get them. We're going after them.
Let us know what you think down there, and we hope you have a fantastic day. As always, everyone, stay shui.